Yeah, my name's Ky McLeod, and I'm the chief estimator at Griffith Company. I really didn't. I saw myself working out in the field, being a project manager, instead of going the estimating route. And I received an opportunity one day, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, so in simple terms, there's really four different cost types. You have labor, equipment, materials, and subcontractors. And basically, you break, in estimating, you break those four categories down to a science, right? So, subcontracted work, there's another company that covers it as a sub, right? And so, you need to understand your scope as a prime, understand their scope as a prime contractor, but you're not performing that scope. Materials are all derived by doing quantity takeoffs. So you quantify the different materials that are on the plan sheets and in the bid docs, and then you apply, cost for those different materials in the estimate. And then there's labor and equipment, and that's where most of your risk is, because you're, as an estimator, you're trying to estimate how long it will take to do something. So if you estimate that it will take, 2 days and it takes 10 days, then that's where you can lose money. So basically, Griffith Company and other contractors, we use historical data and stuff to come up with the cost for the labor and equipment. Yeah, what really keeps the culture alive is, the leadership, and the culture of the business comes from, them being such great leaders, and really pushing us to be better, and to promote from within and things like that. In addition to that, we are an employee-owned company, which brings a lot of benefits. Being an employee-owned company, everybody has a little bit of worth in the company, obviously. So we've got some skin in the game. We actually care if the company makes or loses money, because it's our money, right? It's our retirement. And so, everybody from the person at the front desk all the way up to the CEO cares about whether the company is profitable. Yeah, I'd say the people that stand out that do internships or that are fresh out of college are the ones that are working hard, they're showing up on time, and they're taking work off of their manager's desk. It's good to ask questions and stuff like that, but the ones that are really working hard and putting out work are the ones that really succeed. Along with that, it's the people that are kind and, good to work with. Estimating, field operations, they're all really good to be a part of. I'd say that the best thing you can do is try them. I didn't really see myself as an estimator in the beginning, and I'm the chief estimator. So, it was really because I didn't understand everything that went into estimating. Once I got into it, I realized that it was really for me. So try everything. Yeah, absolutely. So at the start of my career, I worked on a 3-year project in the Port of LA. It was the Berth 142 and 43 Backland Improvements Project. It was the first automated container terminal on the West Coast, and it was a $105 million project. And I was an intern on the job. I had a project engineer and a project manager and a superintendent that I worked with, and I was definitely in over my head. I didn't know what I was doing, and there was just so much going on with the project that I was constantly trying to learn things, hearing new words every day. But to overcome that, I was just a sponge. Every meeting, I would hear terminology where I had no idea what they're talking about. I would write it down, and then I'd go look it up after, right? And so after being on that project for 3 years, I became very confident in that work and what we were doing. Yeah, two people definitely come to mind. Ryan Ackerman's our president, and he's been a great mentor for me. He's actually the individual that I interviewed with when I first came to Griffith. And he's grown. He was a regional manager at the time. He's now the president of our whole company. So he's been a great leader. He's really somebody that, I can follow, and I'm happy to. He also, teaches me a lot about leadership and how to grow in my career. He's given me so much opportunity throughout my career so far. And then also my dad. So my dad's a plumbing contractor, grew up in the trades. He always told me, work with your brain, not your back. And I have 3 other brothers that are all plumbers, and I'm the one that kind of ventured out. So, I'm still to this day working with my brain, just like my dad said. I'm really happy with my career right now, and um, I'm happy with the growth and where I'm at. I love Griffith Company. I love working for an employee-owned company, and I've just got so much opportunity here. So I'm happy with my decisions that I've made. But as far as being in school, I wish I would have gotten more involved than I was. I did do the Reno competition. I was involved pretty heavily in SEMA, but you build so many great relationships when you're in college, and all that stuff transfers to business. All those people that you're going to school with now, you will work with in the future. So get as involved as you can and build relationships.